Ladies and gentlemen, in today's legal breaking reporting, in a complete reversal, the Trump administration reverses and restores funding for women health care. Let's take a look at this new reporting by NPR.
In a dramatic reversal, the Trump administration has backtracked on a decision that had stunned medical researchers. The Department of Health and Human Services now says the government will restore funding that officials were planning to cut from a landmark study of women's health. Joining us to talk about this switch is NPR health correspondent Rob Stein. Hey, Rob.
Hey there, Ari.
So you reported Wednesday that the Trump administration was slashing funding for this big study, the Women's Health Initiative. Now the decision is being reversed. What happened?
Yeah, it's been quite a roller coaster. Researchers around the country were devastated when they found out that the funding for the Women's Health Initiative data collection centers would be cut in September. The project's been studying tens of thousands of middle-aged and older women for more than 30 years, producing a steady stream of groundbreaking discoveries about, hormones, diet, exercise, cancer, heart disease, and terminating funding would have forced scientists to stop gathering information about more than 40,000 women who are now in their 80s and older. That would slam the door shut on hopes of gaining new insights into what makes women become frail and get sick as they age and how to protect their vitality. But then, late yesterday, the Health and Human Services Department issued a statement that basically said, never mind. I talked about this today with Marcia Stefanik at Stanford University. She runs one of the study's 4 regional centers.
I'm delighted. I'm totally relieved. I'm very happy as a scientist. I'm very happy as a woman. I'm happy for every woman I know will be able to figure out, how do you manage your health so that you can live healthy and not just longer.
Rob, do you have any idea what went on behind the scenes, why this happened?
Well, the funding was initially cut because the administration is demanding that the National Institutes of Health and other federal health agencies cut more than a third of their spending on research contracts like this. But the HHS statement said that NIH had, quote, exceeded its internal targets for contract reductions, unquote. And so officials are now, quote, working to fully restore funding to these essential research efforts, unquote. So yeah, it's been real whiplash.
So what happens now?
Well, that's a big question. The researchers have gotten very little information directly from the federal government about this. Nothing in writing, just initially a verbal notification that the funding was being cut. And then yesterday, they only heard about the reversal from news organizations. So they aren't sure exactly what's happening next. Will the initiative get, say, only 2 years of additional funding to essentially just allow the researchers to start shutting it down? Or will it get another 5-year extension to continue following these women, to take full advantage of the initiative's enormous repository of samples and data? That's all up in the air.
And just to take a step back and perhaps state the obvious, this is not normal, this kind of back and forth, right?
No, it isn't, but it has been happening a lot these days as the Trump administration has been slashing fundings across federal health agencies. There's just been a lot of chaos and confusion. Scientists and regulators getting fired and then sometimes rehired, put on an administrative leave, only to be then told, oh, wait, keep working a little longer. And there's been very little communication about why decisions are being made and how.
NPR health correspondent Rob Stein, thank you.
Sure thing, Ari.
That's very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen, and I think NBC's NPR's correspondent Rob Stein for giving us that exclusive update and the urgent details. that's going to do it for today's legal breaking reporting, ladies and gentlemen. If you did enjoy this legal breaking reporting, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. If you, secondly, if you want to make sure that you never miss a brand new legal breaking reporting on the side of politics and everything, please consider hitting the bell icon and hitting the all notifications options. The bell icon is located directly on the lower right hand side of the subscribe button below the screen here. Thirdly, if you want to make sure that you never miss a brand new legal breaking reporting on the side of politics as well, please please follow me, on my social medias that I will have linked down below. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Threads, as well as Instagram, and TikTok. Fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, please help me reach and achieve the overall channel goal of 160 plus subscribers. The reason why I'm saying 160 plus subscribers is because right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers, we have more subscribers to reach and achieve right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers. Fifthly, ladies and gentlemen, please stay safe, please stay positive, and know that justice will prevail on the correct side of the law, despite Donald Trump and his illegal regime's unconstitutional, illegal executive orders, actions, and behaviors. And until my next reporting, like I said, please stay safe, please stay positive.